How y'all doing? Peace, peace, peace. This is Chocolate Amun Ra. And it's special. This is part 5. Black stats. Where is our money going to? Okay. Let's get right into it. But before we get into it, let's give the Creator all due respects. The sun rises. Assalamu alaikum. Good morning. Amun. All right, we're going to get into this here. Because I told y'all in the last segment that I want to explain something to y'all. I want to explain something to you, and I need you to understand something. Me showing you this information about black stats and talking about the community and who lives in the community, who's getting our money. I'm going to read stuff in this book. And I hope somebody's paying attention. Because our people are not paying attention. You're just being satisfied. You're just, oh, I'm fine the way things is. I will quickly tell you, I'm not your preacher, not your pastor, not your deacon. I'm not your scholar. I'm not no archaeologist, no astronomy, mathematician, scientist. It's me. I'm just your messenger. You get these books. I have to keep telling y'all. You buy documentaries. You can educate yourself. Don't let people say, oh, you can't educate yourself. Those people, they don't want you to know nothing. You can sit here and educate yourself. Have an open mind to all things. All things. Have an open mind to all things. There's so many men has been incarcerated and educated themselves and come back and very intelligent. Some apply their knowledge and use it to catapult themselves to the level they chose to be. And their skill level is advanced on whatever they are occupied on what they're doing. Now, the reason why I'm doing this is for you to open up your eyes. See and hear what's going on in your community. There's a lot of things that's going on in your community, and you don't know. They're making changes. You figure, they're not messing with me. They're not messing with my job. I'm fine. A lot of things is being changed in your community as I speak. See, when I go around doing what I need to do to handle my business, I'm observing everything. I'm a master observer. I observe a lot of things. And I figure out why we deal with these things in our community. In a lot of communities, in which a lot of you do not go to other communities unless you have to. I will drive through a community and stand there, get out my car, and watch. I've showed y'all in my videos. I've showed you my videos. Sit there and watch and observe. You could be one block, literally one block, from a Jewish neighborhood. You don't even know it. You wouldn't even know if the Jewish people own your community. You don't even know it. You don't know who owns what. Because as long as you're going to work and coming back, or you on SSI or welfare, whatever you doing, and they're not messing with you, you fine. No. I tell you this information is for you to understand what's going on. To observe what's going on. To question why and how come. For example, you pay rent, you live in the projects. For example, hypothetically, however we want to call it. You're in the projects and you pay rent, right? But you never notice that your mailbox or the mailboxes are screwed up? They'll come and fix it. Put new screws. Less than 2 weeks later, the mailbox is broken again. I don't care where you live at. A lot of us go through this problem. A lot of us. Now, your rent could be $900, $1,200, $1,300. I don't know. Speculation. But that mailbox, all of a sudden, it's not fixed no more. It's been broken. 6 months passed, and that freaking mailbox is broken. But you still got to pay rent. Why is the mailbox still broken after 6 months, but everybody's got to pay rent? And if you don't pay your rent, they're going to find a way how to kick you out. This is in the black community. Oh, that couldn't be in the Italian neighborhood. That couldn't be in the Russian neighborhood. That couldn't be in the Jamaican neighborhood. And we're going to get into that too. That couldn't be in the everybody else's neighborhood. If that kind of crap happens, things are going to happen. But in the black American neighborhoods, you got people, we call the rent office. We talk about why our box is not fixed. Or we're going to fix it when we want to. But if we all stop paying our rent, then you're going to fix that fucking box. Now, don't act like I'm the only one that knows about these things. See, because you get too goddamn comfortable. You get comfortable and then you just allow things to happen. I don't know what you're saying. Or how we get like that. Because you got savages, people, who's breaking them in the box. Now, how you going to have cameras in these neighborhoods and you don't see shit? So the reason why I bring these things up is for you to identify what's going on. Why is an Arab open up in a store in a black neighborhood when you have Arabs, which not all Arabs, but you have Arabs who have slaves as I speak today? You go into their stores and buy products from them, but they got slaves in Africa, Arabs. Why do you go to their store? Oh, well, it's just down the block. And then when you go in there, they're disrespectful, okay? They're disrespectful to our women. You tell me you don't see none of these things? You don't identify what these things be going on? Huh? Yes, some of our black females go in there and beg for milk and stuff like that because the men they're supposed to have don't take care of their business, so they got to do what they got to do to survive. And these Arab people sleep with our women, and then get them pregnant. Now seeds are being spread. Don't give me that, well, they're brown. No. I'm going to give you another example. Black stats. Wake up, black stats. When they talk about black people, they ain't talking about your nationality. See, when you say Arabs, Jamaicans, Haitians, you notice the word black is not there, right? But when they see you and I, oh, he's black. Now, all an Haitian, a Jamaican, an Arab, all they got to do is say, I'm not black, I'm an Arab. And all that cleans up quick, fast. A Jamaican is, so listen here, I'm not black, I'm Jamaican. I'm from Jamaica. All that quick, fast. Like when somebody say, oh, who are you? I go, I'm from St. Croix. They go, huh? I'm telling them who I am and where I come from. That's why if you're supposed to sit there and go, I'm not black, I'm an American. You're supposed to let them know that. Now, we know we use the Kotex word black as a title, or trying to identify. We know that. But understand where I'm coming from. Stop being naive. You don't have Jamaicans in your neighborhood. You'll have one man or one woman. Where's your Haitians at? Do they live in your neighborhood? Do you have multiple families in your neighborhood? Do you? Ask yourself that question. In your neighborhood, black American people in your neighborhoods, in your communities, where you have multiple Haitians, multiple Jamaicans, multiple Arabs. See, the Arabs will put stores in your neighborhood. They don't live in your neighborhood. They'll come, drive, and park their car and open up their shop in your neighborhood. And you'll just spend your money. Don't let other black people start to play with your mind by saying, well, there ain't no stores. Black people don't want no stores. They lazy. That's a bunch of bullshit. That's a bunch of... I'm going to read these stats for you. Pay attention. Economics. Stephen Pitts at the UC Berkeley Center for Labor Research and Education wrote, there is two-dimensional crisis of work in the black community, which he defines as a crisis of unemployment and a crisis of low-wage jobs earned less than $21,412 per year. Through the issue gets buried by popular discourse and economic recovery. Understanding the plight of low-wage workers, and 40% of black workforce is low wages, is critical to understanding the landscape of work in black America. Nationwide, the median income of African Americans household is $32,229 per year. The real median income declined for black households by 2.7% between 2010 and 2011. The current black real median household income is 16.8%, lower than its per 2001 recent peak. 10% of African Americans, 10% of African Americans earn $100,000 or more. $695.6 billion, the aggregated household income of African Americans. The gender wage gap among African Americans is smaller than that for the white, largely become African Americans. Men earn more lower wages compared with men in other racial groups. Black men employed full-time earn on an average of $653 per week. 76% of the average salary earned by white men and black women earn on an average of $595 per week. About 85% of the average salary earned by white women. You get the book, you better read it, so you don't think somebody's telling you a lie. Now I'm going to show you the figures. Median income by racial groups in 2011. This was in 2011. We're in 2018, right? Here's your percentage. White non-Latin, 55,412. Black, 32,229. Asian, 65,129. Latino, 38,624. Latino of any race. Get the book, and you'll be able to see some of the percentages of what's going on in your neighborhood. Huh? Who you fooling? You walking around here pointing your fingers about the white man did this and the white man did that. Ain't nobody got time for that. We can use that to a percentage. But in reality, you got to do for your goddamn self. You got to build some kind of empire. Now, in reality, we know everyone is not going to be like that. Some people just don't give a damn. But we also have to understand that this race, when I say race, meaning race of getting that money, it is a battle. When you get an athlete, man or woman, who signs a contract, and that contract is over 6 figures, and that person goes back to their community to try to establish some kind of economic structure, development to help the community. You tell me why that people in that community would try to do the person harm. What in God's beautiful blue earth you need to do that? I started finding out you do have people who love living just the way they are. They don't care less. They become the environment. So that person who's making 6 figures and more, you honestly believe they're going to stay in that community or wherever community and live there and try to build a nice house or establish a company so it could be owned by a black-owned person and it can have products and revenue inside the community? No, it's not going to happen. I'll see y'all in my last part. I'm Chocolate Amun Ra. Excuse me. I'm Chocolate Amun Ra. And I really think y'all need to wake up. If not, stay asleep.